Pausa, Brasil.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jets. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the Detroit Pistons out at the Palace of Auburn Hills. And guys, for the Pistons, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things. Here on the analyst desk, on the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like I know this is our 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game, but anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 87 two games. Doesn't mean the team.
We've done a lot of games in our role here in the.
Right, we get 2 games a night. Remember
on the set.
Yeah. Anyway, I was saying the injuries they start to take a toll. Not just the big ones, the little ones. Type of injuries I hate are the freak injuries. One time, Ernie, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury. Stubbed my toe, was out for 6 weeks. So you got to get rest, eat well.
Well, if you kick a brick wall, that's not a.
And man up.
Yeah, maybe you should. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Barefoot.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. So glad you can join us here at the Palace of Auburn Hills, the home of the Pistons, Detroit, Michigan. And, of course, Jose Calderon. Need to find a way to overcome what he brought to this team.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserved. That's not to say the trade was a mistake, but I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
Chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. He's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas, and so not having him around might take some getting used to.
So the New York starting 5, Freak, he's in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Sanders in at the center. Now, here's Green. Green, the screen. It's Jackson with the drive. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, Merry Christmas. That was a freebie.
For the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Pacers in Indiana.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. That's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Drummond, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. Didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
First trip to the line for him here.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Kept alive, Sanders. And at last, they get one to fall.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive play?
Outside Jackson. Pass to Drummond. Sanders with the steal. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Anthony drives in. They get a hand on it.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And it's Drummond missing.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Stan Van Gundy.
He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Screen by Jones. The drive by Green. Drummond dishes to Jackson. The Pistons working the ball around now. And the wide open shot from Green. A three-pointer, no good. New York trailing. Here's Freak. That's short off the rim.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
There's the screen. Off the pick. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And that misses. That would have put him up.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Really left alone that time.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Knicks shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. And Jones over to help. Here's Porzingis, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. John Green. Now here's Jackson. He's covered closely. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Fires from the wing. Knicks with the rebound. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters. Not nearly quick enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Green. And a switcher also for New York. Lopez is checked in. Here's Freak. 26 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Spates checked in for the Knicks. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Drummond the screen. The drive by Jackson. Johnson for 3. And yes, sir, that one dropped. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging about 23 points per 13 and 6 rebounds. And you look at his gaudy steal numbers defensively, he makes his presence felt on every possession.
And you know what I like about it, Greg, is he gets great position and uses those quick, strong mitts of his to rip the ball out of there.
And the Knicks making a change here. Roten's checked in. It's Jackson with the drive. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's covered by Roten. Shot clock at 6. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jones. Got it from 16 feet. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Here's Freak. Can't hit. And it's Detroit the other way.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
And it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
A different look here for Detroit. Lee's checked in for Jones. Morris comes in for Johnson. And Sessions subbed in for Jackson. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Derek Williams checked in for Carmelo Anthony. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Number 1, Andre Drummond.
Boy, that's a bunch of caroms, boy, for a 10-game stretch, Kevin. I mean, the opponents he's faced, it's not like they've all been bad rebounding teams either. That makes it even more impressive what he's done on the board.
And the Pistons making a change here. Baines is checked in. Here's Roten. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Sessions. 14 feet away. Roten, no good. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And wide open shot from Morris. That ball, great assist by Ramon Sessions.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now, here's Roten. He started closer. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
It's unusual to see this.
Knicks trailed by 15. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. We've got Johnson. Jackson is out there with Gerald Green. Then it's Jones. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jackson passes to Drummond. Pistons passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. And the 3 off target. Knicks shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Sanders sets the screen for Freak. Off the pick. Detroit with the rebound.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Pass to Porzingis from feet away. Goes back up and counting the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Outside Jackson. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. At the elbow, Jones. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 6 points for Terrence Jones.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Stolen by Jackson. Oh, here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Can't cash in from close range. Knicks trail by 14. Dishes to Anthony. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Roden, guarded by Green, and Anthony gets it to go.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Jackson dishes to Drummond, and a call on the shot got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets had a nice performance. He ended with 26 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great, Doris. Thanks. And a chance we see him top that performance right here tonight.
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Roden kicks to Freak. And Jones over to help. Freak passes to Porzingis. Here's Sanders, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Sanders has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Outside Jackson. He dishes it to Green. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Knicks trail by 13. Freak with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And Anthony gets it to go.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Inside, here's Drummond. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And that one's good, Anthony.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Right side Jackson. Green, the screen. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Jones, no one around him. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. Knicks up by 13. And here's Freak. To the left wing. Here's Roden. And the 3 ball is good. Roden's got his first 3 points of the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here's Drummond. And the rejection by Sanders. It's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Johnson the screen. To the middle. Layup off the pick. And he's the layup. Johnson's got 5 now.
All uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Anthony against Green. Anthony drives in. And that one hits back iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
They get it back. Johnson, a wide open look. Oh, on the triple.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Not what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside Jackson. On the wing, Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now. A good night for Carmelo Anthony. 12 points and 1 rebound.
For New York, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Lopez, he's checked in for Larry Sanders. Here's Jones. It's tipped. Anthony dishes to Roten. Lopez passes to Porzingis. New York moving it around. Now here's Roten, defended by Jones. Freak kicks to Roten. Second chance effort. No good on the layup.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Lopez, a screen on Jackson. Freak dishes to Lopez. Soft touch off the glass.
How he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now here's Jackson. He has 6. Poke loose. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Puts the move on. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Reggie Jackson.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Spates checked in for New York. Flalo comes in for Roten. Now here's Sessions. Defense right on him. Tries from 10. And off the front iron. And in it goes. Sessions, who's got 7 points.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
He feeds it to Lee. Deflects the pass. Taken away by Anthony. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. The steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
Sessions, no good.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
They set the pick. Morris outside. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Caldwell Pope's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Now Freak kicks to a Flalo. Here's Anthony. Lets it go from 11. That misses off the backboard.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Set with it. Out defended by Freak. Lee sets a screen for Morris. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by a Flalo. Beyond the arc. Shot by Caldwell Caldwell Pope, no good. Knicks trail by 8, pushing it up. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Freak. And it's now 22 points for Carmelo Anthony. And Sessions kicks to Morris. Sessions with a screen on Anthony. There's the 3. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. And the Pistons lead by 9.
To get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Anthony, the pass to Lopez. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Morris. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That one's on Anthony.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
For the Knicks, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. And Derek Williams subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. .115 left to play in the first half. Bates. The shot is off. Good D by Lee.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 8 points.
Sessions doing a nice job that time.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Freak dishes to O'Quinn. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Pistons leading by 13. Morris with the bucket. He's got 10.
The lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Runner in the lane. Lee kicks to Caldwell Pope. Screen by Lee. Another shot. Good on the jump shot. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points for the quarter.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Got it up. He got it! Wow. He got it!
My goodness.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation.
One-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And looking at who they've got. Freak in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Sanders. Then it's Anthony, and it's Afflalo in at the shooting guard position. It's stolen by Jones. By himself, and he dunks it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
Guys, I think free throw shooting, and Steve, you can speak to this, is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Freak. 6 points for him. There's the screen. Passes it to Porzingis. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Jones the pass to Drummond. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Anthony nowhere around. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Detroit leading by 16. Jackson dishes to Drummond. He kicks to Green. Jackson passes to Drummond. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And a follow wide open. He shoots. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Outside Jackson. Pistons passing it around. Outside Green. The good-looking shot from the wing. Green's got 7.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Who are the league's best setup artists? Check it out. 4th, Freak.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
The Knicks making a switch here. Roten's checked in. A floater. And a wide open look for Sanders. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Pistons leading by 18. It's Jackson with the drive. Off target with the open look.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Shot's good by Anthony.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists. A moment here to check out some of the stats for Carmelo Anthony. He's getting around 20 points per, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
Some guys just have the gift, and he's one of them. You need points, he's your go-to guy.
Lopez, he's checked in for New York. Now the pass to Drummond. Right side Green, just to shoot. Offline with his 3. Knicks trail by 16. Down low. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Andre Drummond. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. First in rebounding. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And, you know, just going back real quick to the fact that he rebounds so well. I mean, that's a tremendous feat. He's a monster in the paint.
Now here's Jackson. Defense right on him. Here's Jones. Tries from 10. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
Bad matchup for the defense, no doubt about it. Doesn't have the height to influence the shot there. Never mind blocking.
Here's Roten. Good on the triple.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Outside Jackson. To the inside. Drummond. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists here tonight. Now here's Freak. Guarded by Jackson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he can't hit the second. Detroit leading by 15. Left side, Jones. On the wing, Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Detroit. I know they would have liked a better start, but they're 10th in the conference right now. And, of course, the Knicks. Right now, they're 5 spots below them.
And I think for the Pistons, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most have predicted.
Well, at least they haven't self-destructed. I mean, they're right there with all the other teams in the thick of the early playoff chase.
Freak kicks to Anthony. Now the feed to Lopez. It's stolen by Jones. Jackson dishes to Jones. Off the left rim and out. Knicks trail by 17. Tipped away. Stolen by Jackson. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Caldwell Pope, who's checked in for Detroit. Then the Knicks. Spates checked in for Porzingis. And it's Williams in for Anthony. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 9. Jackson out defended by Freak. Outside Jackson. Feeds to Drummond. Down on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Here's Freak. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Freak's got 8.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Johnson kicks to Drummond. Back to Johnson. Up 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Knicks have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And a different look here for the Pistons. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Lee comes in for Jones. Marcus Morris is checked in for Johnson. And Sessions subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Sessions with it. 7 points in the game. Now the dish to Caldwell Pope. Hit by Lee. Fires, high post. Lopez with the block. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. The Knicks making a switch here. O'Quinn's checked in. Roten kicks to Freak. Pass to O'Quinn. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Detroit leading by 12. Lee sets a screen for Sessions. There's a good screen. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Freezes to O'Quinn. He gets the bucket. O'Quinn's got his second basket of the night.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And here's Sessions. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the first one drops. Aaron Aflalo. He's checked in for Tony Rote. Good on both. Knicks trail by 14. Now here's Freak. He's got 8. Down low. Here's the shot is off. Good D by Lee. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
They set the pick. Pass to Williams. Quinn dishes to Williams. Some nice passing by New York here. Offensive rebound. Freak. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Baines. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Baines has got 7.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And Aflalo kicks to O'Quinn. 6 on the shot clock. There's a good screen. Freak passes to O'Quinn. Top of the key jumper, no good. Detroit leading by 14. Here's Sessions with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Doubled by Lee to the inside. The shot's good from O'Quinn.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. He gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Baines. No good off the pick.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that. He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Sessions with it, out defended by Freak. And stolen by Spates.
You got it. Let's get the ball
Now
inside.
Freak, he's got 10.
Move the ball.
Spates sets a screen. Williams kicks to Spates. Spates missing again.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
Dishes it to Sessions. He feeds it to Caldwell Pope. You know what? The Knicks go the other way with it. Last time they met in New York.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
And you know, Greg, that not only robbed them of some key minutes, but I think it really affected their rhythm and flow in the game. I mean, they'll try to play it more disciplined and safer tonight.
There's the screen. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Freak. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Pistons leading by 11. Johnson is out there with Terrence Jones. Then there's Gerald Green. And there's Jackson. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now. Green. And the rejection by Sanders. Here's Freak. He dishes it to Sanders. Anthony drawing the double team. Kicks it to Freak. Aflalo fires. Second chance shot. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is up to just 9 points on the basket from Sanders.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Sanders has gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. And Green gets it to go.
Looks like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Passes it to Porzingis. Up and in on the layup.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And stolen by Freak. Follow against Green. Here's Freak. From outside, off the mark. Pistons leading by 9. Drummond passes to Jackson. To Drummond. He kicks to Johnson. There's the pick. Back to Drummond. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. That's 12 points here for Drummond.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Porzingis can't hit. Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The drive by Jackson. And here's Green outside. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Freak kicks to Aflalo. And there's the pass to Porzingis. And there's the feed to Freak. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Green. Oh, he jams it right over Freak. Wow. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Now Detroit moving it up. Green leading the charge. It's Drummond top of the key. Jackson kicks to Drummond. Power down with both hands.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Anthony dishes to Aflalo. Feeds it to Sanders. 6 shot clock. There's Freak, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
It's been a good night for Freak. He's got 13 points and 19 assists. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
And both free throws good from Freak. Green with the ball. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
And thank you for that, Doris. And a wide-open look for Freak. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 18 points for Freak.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Jackson drives in, and he gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 15.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Anthony with the screen on Jackson. Freak passes to Carmelo, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Jackson kicks to Drummond. There's the dish to Johnson. They set the pick. Back to Drummond. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Jones. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That free throw, no good.
Tremendous output from Jones. He's got 14 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Anthony with the screen on Jackson. Freak dishes to Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. There's the three. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Jackson passes to Green. Launches a three. In for his 7th make in 13 tries.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc.
New York moving the ball around. Porzingis passes to a flower. Here's Porzingis, and stolen by Drummond. And here's the fast break. Here's Johnson, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
Freak passes to Porzingis, and Jones pulls it down.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
They double him with Drummond. Well, it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Detroit on D. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Anthony kicks to Freak, and he gets the bucket.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
And that one misses. Pistons leading by 14. The drive by Jackson, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Talk about a terrific game for Jackson. 12 points and 4 steals. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Not to mention just the overall fundamentals that he's put on display here today.
Lopez, he's checked in for Larry Sanders. Anthony with it. Jones covering. Lets it go from the wing. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Jackson. Drummond with a screen on a follow. Green. Almost, but it rolls out.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk. Angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
They win with Drummond. Inside. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Porzingis.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
On the wing, Green. To the middle. Here's Jones. Tries again. No good. Good D by Lopez.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
The drive Jackson. A stupendous finish in traffic. And the Pistons lead by 13.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Down low. And Lopez gets it to go.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Detroit leading by 11. Outside, Jones. Pass to Johnson. He feeds it to Green. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Freak's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A follow goes in. The lead now cut to single digits.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Outside Jackson. Dishes it to Drummond. And he uses the glass on the way. Drummond's got 12 points here in the second half.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And the screen on Jackson.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
A shot by Johnson, no good. Knicks trailed by 11. Afflalo right side. They get it again. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Afflalo's got 4 points in the quarter. Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Pistons. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Shot is off. Excellent D that time from Freak. New York, they're working against the clock now. To the inside, Porzingis. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
And he gets it to go. 17 points for Reggie Jackson.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
By Jackson. Pass to Porzingis. In the corner, Afflalo with it. Rebound, Detroit.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Drummond, a screen. Jones dishes to Drummond. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Stolen by Jackson, and they're moving it up. Ahead, Anthony with the block. Now here's Freak. It's Anthony with the drive. And Jones pulls it down. Outside Jackson. Johnson outside. Back to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is off. So New York will take it the other way.
This game's finally gotten away from him.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's Jackson with the drive. Misses from close range. Now, Freak. Stolen by Jackson. And so it's Detroit with the W. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark, a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans get...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson. What'd you think, Shaq?
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
Listen up, everybody. Reggie Jackson, he can bring it. He's got a lot of skills. He can pass, he can dribble, he can shoot. And tonight, he brought them all. He's a dangerous player when he's focused and locked in.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderfully